So if you're looking to start streaming to Twitch utilizing Streamlabs OBS, then you came to the right place, because in this video I'm going to walk you through step by step on not only how to download Streamlabs, but also on how to optimize your settings so that way you can achieve a full 1080p 60 FPS stream. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is head on over to the official website, and I'm going to make sure that I have a link down in the description below so that way you can go directly to this page. Now, once you're on this website, you want to come and click on download desktop, and you'll be able to download this for both Windows as well as Mac OS. Now, once you have this downloaded and you open up the software, you should be met with this screen right here. So the first thing we want to do is log in with our Twitch account. So we're going to come to the lower left hand corner, we're going to click on login, and then we're going to log in with our Twitch. Once you click that button, it should then bring up this page for you to authorize your account. So we can click on authorize. And now you should be completely logged in with your Twitch account. You will know that you're logged in with your Twitch if you look at the lower left hand corner and you see your Twitch name. So from here, what we're going to do is we're going to optimize our settings so that we can achieve a full 1080p 60 FPS stream. And I'm going to show you how you can do this on both Mac OS as well as Windows. So what we're going to do is come over to settings, and then we're going to come over to stream. And we just want to make sure that the Twitch account is linked. Once we saw that it is logged in, we're then going to come over to output, and then we're going to change our output mode to advanced. Once you have that changed to advanced, you're going to come down to our encoder. And from here, this is where it's going to be a little different for Mac OS users. So for Windows users, you're going to make sure that you're using your H.264 graphics card. So if you have an NVIDIA, like I do, I'm going to use my NVIDIA graphics card. If you have a different graphics card, just make sure you're using H.264 instead of the X264. Now, if you are on Mac OS, it's going to say something like Apple TV H.264. You want to make sure that you're using that instead of X264 as well. So after you put in your encoder, you want to make sure you check this box here to enforce streaming service encoder settings. And then you want to come down to your rate control. For your rate control, you want to make sure that it's turned to CBR. And then for your bit rate, this is going to be determined by your internet service. So you want to make sure that you find out exactly what your download speed as well as your upload speed is going to be. And to find that out, we need to actually test our internet. Now, to figure out exactly what our upload as well as our download speed currently is, we need to come to this website, speedtest.net. And what we're going to do is click on this go button, and it's going to run our internet just to see exactly what we have. And what you really want to focus on is the upload speed, because the upload speed is what's going to determine on what your bit rate can actually be. So you want your upload speed to be at a minimum of 20 megabytes per second. If it's at 20 megabytes per second minimal, then you will be able to run a 1080p 60 frames per second stream between 6,000 to 8,000 kilobytes. So now that you know exactly what your upload speed is, we now have to come back inside of Streamlabs and we're going to change our bit rate. Now, in order for us to change our bit rate, we're going to have to uncheck this box, and then we're going to change this between 6,000 to 8,000 kilobytes. Personally, I like mine set to 7,000. That's just a sweet spot for me and for my PC, but anywhere between 6,000 and 8,000 will still give you that 1080p 60 frames per second stream. It's just whenever you go up a little bit, so let's say for example at 7,000, it's just going to give your stream a little bit more detail for whenever you're live. So we're going to set that at 7,000. Then for our keyframe interval, we want that set to 2. For our preset, we want that to P7, slowest for best quality. We want tuning set to high quality. Our multipass mode set to 2 passes, full resolution. We want our profile set to high. We want cycle tuning visual turned on, GPU at 0, and our max B frame set to 2. Once that's done, we're going to come over to our audio. We want to make sure that our audio is set correctly. So what we're going to do is change the desktop audio and we're going to disable it. We are then going to come over to our microphone and we're going to change this to our actual mic. From here, we're going to go to video, and we want to make sure our base canvas is set for 1920 by 1080, as well as our output set for 1920 by 1080 as well. And then for our downscale filter, we want this set to bilinear. That is what I personally like to have mine set to, but you can set yours to bicubic as well. Either one will still give you a really good quality stream. For your FPS type, you can either do integer FPS or common FPS. There's not really much of a difference in terms of quality if you decide to use either one. So I'm going to leave mine at integer. And then for the FPS value, we want that at 60. And then we're going to click done, and that's it. Now at any point in time, if you are experiencing any lag whatsoever, you might want to actually downgrade your stream to be 720 instead of 1080. So you can change your FPS value to 30 instead of 60, and then change your base canvas resolution as well as your output to 720. Now with that being said, that is going to be all for today's video. So if you made it to the end, or if you learned something, make sure you give this a big fat thumbs up. Make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe, as well as turn on post notifications so that way you do not miss a single video that gets posted up on this channel. Also, if you guys have any questions, make sure you leave them in the comments down below, or please feel free to join my Discord, as I'll be more than happy to answer any questions you guys may have there as well. And if you want more videos learning how to set up your Streamlabs OBS or OBS Studios, make sure you click on this playlist right here, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.